Here with Ashley Wright, the date is the 15th of June 2016. We're looking at Learning Objective 3.2 for Unit 25. I'm going to continue from where I'd started in Unit 67 and just talk a little bit more about how I check the accuracy of facts that I quote. And also just like the websites and whether they're like credibility and how we find out whether they're legitimate or not, and just what makes a site trustworthy essentially. So let's start. As I showed you last time, I was creating this article, or had created, really simple. There's not a lot of actual facts on it, it's more interpretation from the brand talking about what's going to come out in the show. So I've already seen the show. The show's got is legitimate and holds credibility because it was created by MTV, so no issues there. There's no outsourcing. So the only facts here to actually check are brand new Geordie Shore seasons 12 airs every Tuesday at 10 PM. Now, just making sure that definitely the airing time is correct. Really simple. Just go straight to emails, email my line manager, who's also understands, or you can email scheduling, programming, and they'll tell you as well. So really simple way of checking. If you want to check spell check as well, if we want to just do it quickly, just click on that. Go straight to tools, spelling and grammar, and it should all pop up. Word finish check and selection. Do you want to continue? Yeah, that's fine. All comes up here. So here's all the alterations it could be. Obviously you've got to remember there's a lot of slang, so we're not going to change it for now. That's just evidence. Right, no longer need this then. Got that. And we're going to come down here. If we take a look here, we're now going to go through what makes a site credible and legitimate. So first I'm going to be looking at my copyright stuff. So when I was answering questions for copyright, I had a lot of research to do, and one of the best websites was Gov.uk because obviously it's government run. There's a lot of lawful rules here, and it's all about what you can and can't do, and it's very clear and a lot of detail as well. So this just covers pretty much everything. It's quite broad, but it covers everything, and you will have to spend some time on it. Another site, if you're looking for a bit easier, is BBC. Again, government-run website. However, it just breaks it down into more simplistic terms. How do I copyright? What is copyright? And where is it used? And all that sort of stuff. Really simple. Now, if we go here, this is a critic's reason why it's wrong to download music or movies rather. Now, it's a critic, so they do hold some legitimacy and credibility, but unlike Gov.uk, they're not as monitored or as strict with what they say. It's more interpretation. However, unlike them again, the government websites, they will talk about the ethical consideration rather than the lawful consideration, so that's really worth taking into account. And for my fourth study, if we look at Wikipedia here, which is commonly known as being very unreliable, this can sometimes be really truthful and really helpful. However, you have to take it with a pinch of salt, because anyone can update or edit, and they have there's no credibility because you can't prove who's writing this. So it could be absolutely nonsense, or it could be very fair. So it's always useful if you want to have a brief understanding, or if you want to just have a quick look and just make sure you agree with it, then you can have a look. But otherwise, always refer back to sites such as government run, or ones that have a lot of credibility or strength behind them, so you know there's no rubbish.